Hey everybody, welcome back to Living Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm Oz. Jack and Letty are still in Lake Jackson because COVID's still a thing. But it's holiday videos, man. I want to try this one mostly because I couldn't do a whole video about my dreidel candy, right? I got it at the store. This is awesome. But the last night of Hanukkah is this Friday, which should be today. So I found a whole stand at the grocery store, and it was like, hey, here's all this stuff. And I always wanted to try the potato pancakes, the latkes or whatever. I couldn't find good applesauce to go with them, so you can just try them plain. So I want to try that. So I got a box thing, and I want to try it with you guys. Just a shout out to all our Jewish or Hanukkah celebrating people. Wanted to do this one today because it's holidays, right? Before we do, be sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube-y stuff, ring the little bell, you get all that kind of stuff. Check our merch. There'll be a link down the doobly-doo. We got aprons and fake hands and spatulas and flippers and all kind of whatnot. Check it out. And let's just get into this. Shameless plug over. Yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so super simple since it's a box thing, man. Get one of these box things. I had to hunt all over the place for it, but it's potato pancake stuff. Not latkes, it's a different thing. And it says you're going to need 2 eggs and 2 1/4 cup of water, so I'll get another quarter later, and some oil for cooking in. Alright, so get you a big bowl and go ahead and put your eggs in here. Now, usually speed up a lot of this stuff, but I'm kind of milking it because it's about a 5-minute video. So, so go ahead and put these in here. Now, be sure to be careful when you put these in here that if an eggshell breaks loose, that you reach in and get it. Nobody wants to chomp down on that, right? That's like, it's potatoes, it's pancakes, it shouldn't be crunchy, so just be sure to grab that. So get you a fork. This is my one that I was going to use as a hot dog fork, but then I realized it's too heavy to use. So just go in and just beat it. You know what this looks like, right? So just beat it until it's nice and beaten, I guess is the past tense term for that. Then add 2 1/4 cup. Now that one only got 2, so I went and got my other 1/4 cup and put it right there. Mix this up. It'll start looking like egg drop soup or a really runny egg. You kind of see how that is. And then just mix the whole rest of this in here. Now, if you put too much water in it, like I did a batch like that, and I did 2 1/2 cups by mistake, just add a little flour. It'll help, you know, solidify it a little bit more. Mix all this together. This took forever, man. I understand, like, the homemade stuff is very much more coarse. It's grittier. This has got potatoes and like onions and stuff already mixed into it, but it's ground down into like a powder, man. So it's like powdered mashed potatoes is basically what you're making. So get you a skillet and you get it nice and warm. You're going to put it about medium. You really don't want it too high. You don't want it to bubble and crack and splatter everywhere. It said the only measure of oil was 1/8 of an inch of oil. So I'm not quite sure how much that is. I just covered the bottom of my pot there. You can kind of see that it could be 1/4 of an inch, whatever. So let it heat up, 2-3 minutes at the most. You can see there's bubbles in there from where the water was. Now it says to use a tablespoon to make these, and it makes a whole lot of stuff, right? So it's like a whole bunch of this batter. This isn't a tablespoon. This is like spoon from the table, so it's not necessarily the right size. But it puts together, as soon as it hits it, it starts bubbling, it starts frying that stuff. You want to give it a little while and then flip it over. Now, I tried it as 2-3 minutes in, went ahead and flipped it, and it wasn't quite as brown as I wanted on that side. But it held it together and let it cook uniform. This is after 6-7 minutes per side. You'll get this nice golden brown on some. These are kind of lighter in the color there than these here. So you can kind of see 7 to 9 minutes at the most. Get your secret weapon, your paper towel, and your plate out. Go ahead and pull those out, and then these are ready. Now that's that one regular like spoon from the table made those smaller ones, right? So I was interested in seeing if I could make some bigger ones. Not only because I'm a big fat guy, but also because it saves time, because I'm, you know, not having to do a whole bunch of little ones. I can do with big ones, right? Or, I mean, it's taking up the same pan space, so I don't know if I'm really doing whatever. But, so I did some bigger ones just to see if I could. They cooked up pretty evenly. They spread out pretty nice and cooked and browned evenly, and it was great. So these are done, man. Like I said, 7 to 9 minutes, get them nice and golden brown on either side, and you're done. Now, I've used these as a straight-up meal twice so far, and I still have a few left. Everybody says you can use them as sides, you can use them as breakfast. Serve it with applesauce, sour cream, jam, syrup, and that kind of stuff. I ate them straight while they're hot by themselves, and they were outstanding. This was super cheap, like all of 4, maybe $5 at the most, depending on where you get the mixed stuff from. This is absolutely worth it, man. I want to try some homemade recipe stuff, so it's different. I want to try latkes, which are a little rougher, so like I said, it's a different thing. But if you got the recipes, let me know. And yeah, try this thing out, man. There you go, folks. Potato pancakes out of a box. These are really good. I like these. I'm trying to get me an actual latkes recipe, do the homemade stuff, because there's a difference between these two, as I mentioned earlier. So, yeah, enjoy these, man. If y'all do it differently, if y'all use a different stuff, you have your own recipes, you want to let us know, put it down in the comments, man. Or you can find us on social media. Put it at Facebook, Pinterest, or Patreon. You can find us at all those at Living Between Paychecks Kitchen, or you can find us at Instagram at Living Between. And we'll see you later, man. Happy Hanukkah and stuff. I'm going to go eat potato pancakes, dude. Oh, these are good.